Hello there, sales and marketing automation fans. It's time for the October 2016 update of Infusionsoft. I'm your host, Brett Fairborn, and with me is nobody. Just so alone. Here's a timeline for today's update. Feel free to skip ahead if you want to. I'll just leave this here for one more second so you can see the time that you want to skip to. Okay, time's almost up. Time's up. Here we go. Let's start out with some feedback from the September update. First of all, from our partners, Cheryl says, really love the stationary tools sidebar. Gareth agrees. My favorite update is definitely the more logical campaign builder icons layout. Gareth is also happy about the additional currencies, and he had a suggestion for improvement there as well. Mark says, love the changes to Campaign Builder, no more opening and closing sections to grab components, but can we still minimize it? Great question, Mark. Unfortunately, right now the answer is no, but I've heard that feedback from a few different places. So remember the feedback loop you have as a partner, you can post it on Voice of the Partner. Anyone can give feedback in the Help Center, which I'll get to that in just a second, the feedback we got from last time. So keep that feedback coming in. Speaking of feedback, we've got a thumbs up from Nathan, a hearty face from Kevin. Kevin also says, awesome stuff. Quotes have been pretty much useless, and I've never used them until now. I feel the same way. It was a little painful before, to be honest, but now they're freaking awesome. Kevin goes on to say, thank you Infusionsoft for making these useful. Quick question on those quote goals. If you have a product purchase goal and a quote paid goal in different campaigns, will the purchase goal still trigger if the purchase happens through the pay now option of a quote? First of all, Kevin, I answered your question on Facebook and I did a terrible job. I thought you were asking a different question. I did not read very well. So to answer this question, yes, a purchase goal will trigger if the appropriate product is purchased, which pertains to that goal, and then the quote paid goal will trigger as well. I thought you were asking about running a credit card charge with the Charge Now feature, like if you put it in there manually, which I realize it's not what you're asking. I don't know why I thought you asked that. But if you use the Charge Now option, that can accomplish a purchase goal, but the quote goal will not get accomplished. A quote goal is only accomplished by the customer clicking through the quote. All right, next from the Help Center, remember you can go to help.infusionsoft.com, click on Release Notes, choose a month, and then click the button that says Tell Us How We Did. And if you give us a high score, we're going to ask what was your favorite feature, and here's what some people had to say. Navigation to the campaign builder is just great, loving the new quote goal, happy dance, quote automation, the contact time zone automatic update was great. Love the simpler campaigns and the new setup as well as the quote campaigns. And then this last person just got really wordy. Lay off the keyboard there, buddy. Time zone and signature. Okay, next we've got from Infusionites, these people inside Infusionsoft working hard every day to help your small business succeed. Judy says, cannot even contain the excitement of the new campaign builder. And the simplicity, it is what it says it is. Also, when the beta builder is not the beta fish, builder anymore, is really exciting. Whoa. Judy let the cat out of the bag. I'll get there in just a second. Paulo says, I guess you really like quotes. Look, Paulo, I don't know why there were capital letters, exclamation points, and explosions. I didn't put those there. I don't pick favorites. Okay, yeah, that was my favorite. Austin says, quotes have come a long way and they are sexy. He also says, I'm proud of us getting rid of features that aren't up to par. Okay, you guys are stealing my thunder here. I'll get to that, all right? Sarah says, first off, this is all so awesome. Here are my questions. After October, when the beta builders default, okay, guys, I haven't told them yet. Will customers have the ability to code HTML emails? Okay, I get the feeling I should get to the new features. So here they are. We've got the email builder beta is no longer beta in the October update, and I'll give you all the details on what that means and what's staying, what's going away, and so forth. And also the new email builder, which is no longer beta, has an HTML builder. Now you can build those beautiful emails any way you want. Next, we've got a new look, but the same great help for submitting a support case and on the known issues page. We have extended UTF-8 support. UTF-8 is a character set that allows you to type in a whole lot of different languages in Infusionsoft, and we announced this earlier for some parts, but UTF-8 is getting into more and more of Infusionsoft, and I'm pretty excited to show you where it is now. And then we have performance enhancements. We always have performance enhancements. We're always making Infusionsoft faster and better, but this one actually has a little bonus that you're going to see in one part of Infusionsoft. It's going to make it a little bit easier for you, so I'll show you that. And finally, just a heads up, you're going to see some DMARC notifications in your app if you're using an email address that could be affected by DMARC. If you don't know what DMARC is, I'm going to give you this link a few times. So here's your first chance. Go ahead and click that and check it out, or stick around and I'll give you that link again a little bit later. So let's jump into that first feature, the email builder beta no longer being beta and having an HTML builder. First of all, beautiful emails however you want to build them. I'm talking about the HTML email builder. When you're choosing your templates, just go to Actions on the top right and choose Create HTML Email, and you'll see this editor where you can edit the HTML directly and see a preview of what it looks like. And now that we have this feature, we're ready to take away that beta tag from the email builder beta. And I shared a bunch of information about this internally, so I'm just going to use that same training I gave to our Infusionites to you so you know exactly what's coming up. So here it is. Okay, Infusionites, this next bit is just for you. This is internal only info, and fair warning, there's about to be a lot of text on this slide. This is about the email builder beta no longer being beta. It's just going to be the email builder. So as of October 4th in the campaign builder, new emails will default to the new builder. It's no longer going to be that email beta tag. Just the regular email item right there in the toolbar is going to be the new email builder. The current email builder will still be available for existing apps. It'll be in the communications section of the sequence toolbar as email legacy. But any new apps that are created on or after October 4th will not have access to that email legacy feature. It's just going to be an email. An email is an email is an email, and it's the new email builder. So any previously built campaigns will function as expected, and emails will still be able to be edited using the old email builder, and that includes marketplace or partner campaigns. If there are some of those old emails in there, you'll still be able to edit those using the old builder. And that's including apps created on or after October 4th. If somehow you end up with an old email in there, you'll be able to open it, you'll be able to edit it using the old builder. In broadcast, the new email builder will become the default option, and this is exciting to me. The classic builder will remain in existing applications just in case people are using it, but not in new applications. So in new applications, we're just going to have the new email builder, which is really cool. And then the current email broadcast wizard will no longer be available for use in any apps. Now, let me clarify here. When I say the classic builder, right now when you're looking at the broadcast, you have the default option over there on the left and the new email builder over there on the right. The classic one is the one right down here, the classic email broadcast. So that classic builder will remain in existing applications, but not new applications. And the current email broadcast wizard, that's this one right here, will no longer be available for use. That is completely going away. Now, if someone had a draft that they were working on in that broadcast wizard, they can still go to the classic email broadcast wizard, and when they're working on it there, if they click on templates, and then we can click on drafts, so any drafts you were working on will be right there. So if you were working on something before that option went away, you can still find the drafts that you were working on. All right, so there is all that text to summarize this. This is coming in the next update, so it's important to have a heads up on this because it's coming out pretty soon. Okay, next let's talk about a new look, but same great help. First of all, in submitting a support case. If you go to that question mark menu in Infusionsoft and click Submit a Support Case, you'll see this. It looks a little bit different than it did before, but a lot of the information is still the same. You can just put in your email address, phone number, and pick from the drop down for the closest match of what you've been working on. And then you got two text boxes there to say, here's what I was trying to do or accomplish, and this is what happened when I tried. And then you can upload files, which are really helpful if you have a screenshot or a video, and submit, and then we'll follow up with you as we address that issue. But wait, there's an even easier way. Yes, I said easier. Okay, I'll tell you more. Just go to knownissues.infusionsoft.com and click one of those blue buttons. Seriously, it's that easy. This list is organized by priority, so if the problem you're seeing is at the top of the list, you know we've got our eyes on it and we are working at it. And again, it's so easy to add your voice and make sure that issues that you're seeing are bubbling up to the top. So just click that blue button, put in your name, email address, and app name. That's it. Phone number is optional if you want to put it in there as well. Click submit, and you know that we're on it. Next, the extended support of multinational character sets. Let me show you. Here's a simple campaign I built with a sign up for newsletter web form and a welcome email newsletter tag inside this sequence. Here is the web form I built. And if you're in a country that requires UTF-8 characters for your language, then you could not put in someone's name with those characters, but now you can. So I'm going to need a little bit of help here. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good one right there. Yeah, let's try that. All right, so let's say my name is, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. And my email, we'll just put my email address so it'll actually work. And click my great call to action button. And look, right away we have in the merge field, guys, it worked. It works. And check it out here inside the sequence, I have an email. And that email says, oh my goodness, first name. Let's check my email. Check it out in the subject line. And right here, that first name merge field has worked great. So we have UTF-8 support in merge fields. And if you are not excited about this, you probably speak English and your customers all speak English. But if this has been something you've been waiting for, this is a huge moment because for a while you've been able to type in the email with UTF-8 characters, but the merge fields didn't have it. So we are working on updating our database. UTF-8 will soon be everywhere in Infusionsoft, but now you can put it in your emails, you can put it in your merge fields. Just keep in mind, email addresses aren't going to work, which is pretty standard, right? Email addresses don't generally accept a lot of UTF-8 characters. So with email addresses, stay away from those UTF-8 characters, but other than that, all over your email and any of your merge fields, you can use UTF-8 characters. And that includes, as you just saw, a customer's input on a web form. They can type into your web forms in UTF-8 characters. And I realize if this doesn't affect you, you're probably like, yeah, okay, that's nice, I guess. But if it does affect you, oh my gosh, this is huge, right? I'm so happy that I get to be the messenger for this great news. This is a really big deal. Okay, next, we are working always to make Infusionsoft faster, better, and it just so happens that in those efforts, we actually made something a little easier. So this was kind of a side effect of our performance enhancements. Check it out. So if I go here to e-commerce setup, then I'll click on shipping options. Go here to shipping methods, and if you've set up a shipping option for a specific price per product, right here is one of the places where we would load all of your products at once, and some people have thousands and thousands of products, and it really slowed down a few places in Infusionsoft. So in this spot, look, if I want to search for tickets, I just type TI, there we go, there's my tickets as well as ticker, or I can just delete that text and it'll pull up my whole list again, although it's actually not the whole list. You can now click through different pages of your list. You can also choose how it's sorted, but what's really cool is if you have thousands of products in here, you no longer have to scroll and try to find it. You can just type the word you're looking for. Let's say mascot. There we go, mascot figurine. And you can set the shipping price as you see fit. So again, the goal here was just to make Infusionsoft faster and better, but it so happens that we also made a piece easier. So that's pretty cool. And finally, brace yourselves, DMARC is coming. Here's that link I promised I'd give you, and I'll even put that link one more time at the very end of this video. But click there to figure out what's going on with DMARC, and don't be surprised when you see some notifications in your app when you're using email addresses with free email domains like Gmail, Yahoo, things like that. You might see some pop-up saying, hey, warning, this is not going to be good for your email deliverability. You can dismiss those messages if you want to, but I'm telling you, do so at your own risk. You should really use your company's domain in the emails that you're sending out of Infusionsoft. Let's review the new features of Infusionsoft for this update. We've got the email builder beta no longer in beta. We have an HTML builder. We've got the new look and the same great help for submitting a support case and the known issues page. We have extended UTF-8 support, hallelujah. And we've got some performance enhancements with a little bonus of a UI update. And just a little teaser for next time, we've got some good stuff coming out for PartnerCon, so stay tuned for the November update of Infusionsoft. And last thing, remember you're gonna see a few notifications in your app to warn you if you're using an email address that could be affected by DMARC. And for the last time, here's that link. This is the end of the video, so click that link, go watch that other video, and be ready for DMARC. That's all I got for you for the October 2016 update of Infusionsoft.